Alright, NASCAR Nation. We've got some huge news today involving one of the greatest to ever do it. Jimmie Johnson's final Cup Series race is set for the 2027 Daytona 500, and the way it's going down just got a whole lot more special. Stick around because this one matters. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. Alright, let's get into it. So here's what we know. On Sunday afternoon, Hendrick Motorsports owner Rick Hendrick made the announcement himself. And it's a big one. Jimmie Johnson is going to drive the number 48 car in his final NASCAR Cup Series start. That race will be the 2027 Daytona 500. Now, you might be thinking, wait, doesn't Alex Bowman drive the 48 car right now? And you'd be right. Alex Bowman currently drives the number 48 for Hendrick Motorsports. But for this one race, he's going to step aside from that number. Bowman will drive a different car number for that Daytona 500. And here's something else worth noting. This could end up being Bowman's final Daytona 500 as well. That's not confirmed as a certainty, but it's part of the picture here. Now, let's talk about how this actually came together, because it wasn't just a simple swap. For this to happen, Ali Financial and NASCAR both had to sign off on it. This wasn't something that could just happen on its own. It needed approval from the sponsor side and from NASCAR itself. That tells you this was a coordinated effort, put together specifically to make Johnson's final race mean something extra. And why does the number matter so much? Well, this is the part that really gets you. Jimmie Johnson is going to close out his Cup Series career driving the exact number he started with at Hendrick Motorsports. Think about that for a second. His career at Hendrick began with the number 48, and now, in his very last Cup Series race, he's going to be back in that same car number one more time. It's not just a number, it's the number. Now let's put Johnson's career into perspective for a second, because this moment deserves it. Jimmie Johnson is a 7-time Cup Series champion, 7 championships. That alone puts him in rarefied air in this sport. He's being called the greatest driver in NASCAR history. And when you look at what he accomplished over the course of his career, it's easy to see why that label gets used. So when you combine everything together, Dus, a 7-time champion closing out his Cup Series career at the Daytona 500 driving the number 48, the number that made him famous in the first place, you start to understand why this announcement is such a big deal for the sport. This will be Johnson's final ride in the Cup Series. Not just any race, but the Daytona 500. Not just any car, but the 48. Everything about this lines up to give Johnson the send-off that ties directly back to where his Hendrick Motorsports story began. And for Alex Bowman, this is a moment too. He's currently the driver of that number race, 48 car, and for this one race, he's stepping into a different number so that Johnson can have this moment. That's a real sacrifice on Bowman's part, at least for that one event, especially with the chance that it could be his own final Daytona 500 as well. So to recap what we know for sure, Jimmie Johnson will drive the number 48 car for Legacy Motor Club in the 2027 Daytona 500. That will be his final NASCAR Cup Series race. Alex Bowman will drive a different number that day. Ali Financial and NASCAR both approved the arrangement, and Johnson gets to finish his career in the same number he started with at Hendrick Motorsports as a 7-time Cup Series champion. It's a fitting way to close out one of the greatest careers this sport has ever seen. So here's my question for you, NASCAR Nation. What does it mean to you, seeing Jimmie Johnson finish his career back in the number 48? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, if you're a real NASCAR fan, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join the NASCAR Nation News family. We'll see you in the next one.